The tree of life is a timeless constant, which appears across cultures and religions worldwide. In Hinduism, it takes the form of the wish-fulfilling Kalpavriksha tree, while in Christianity, it morphs into the eternal life-bestowing tree of life from the Garden of Eden. In Buddhism, it play acts as the sacred Bodhi tree, under whose branches the Buddha attained enlightenment. And this universal idea continues to be the muse for artists to this day. Within India, we see an astonishing diversity of representations of the tree of life, shaped by a variety of artistic and religious traditions. The Gond Pradhan community, for instance, depict trees because they believe trees rise skyward to commune with the gods. Specifically, the community features the Mahua tree in their renditions of the Tree of Life. Subhash Vyam's untitled artwork depicts the annual Mahua harvest. Women simultaneously scale and encircle the tree to harvest and round up the precious Mahua flowers. The flowers are critically important as they provide food, medicine, and a livelihood to the community. And the liquor derived from them plays a central role in community celebrations. Meanwhile, the banyan tree is often associated with Pattachitra art. However, in Tagar Chitrakar's piece on the Sundarban, the tree of life is portrayed as the Sundari tree. This tree, resilient in brackish waters, is seen here supporting the entire ecosystem by providing shelter to animals both underwater and above ground. Staying true to tradition, the artist uses natural pigments and adorns the piece with a decorative border, grounding it in the legacy of Pattachitra. This Kalamkari tree of life by Sanjay Chitara, a Mata-Ni-Pachedi artist, pays homage to one of India's most prominent representations of the tree of life. The Kalamkari tree of life, as seen here or on the exhibition wall before you, is one of the most ubiquitous motifs in Indian textiles for depicting the tree. India was known for exporting such textiles adorned with this motif to regions including China, Iran, and Southeast Asia. And it was this very design that mesmerized the Europeans when they first came to India. So popular was this motif in Europe that these textiles became among the first fabrics to be mass manufactured in British mills. The British named their machine-made imitation of these handcrafted originals chins. In Madhubani art, the bountiful tree is the focal point of the composition, surrounded by several birds and animals. This work by Moti Karn showcases a blooming tree in a horror vacui presentation. Two branches of the tree are seen swirling together from top to bottom. The canvas around the branches is filled with birds, animals, and flowers. And on top, on either side, two circular faces can be seen representing the sun and the moon. Lastly, this Pithora painting reveals how the artist, Paresh Ratwa, and the tradition view trees. It's seen here as the nourisher of life. In its branches, we see the birds feeding their young, bees buzzing, and monkeys climbing its length. In short, providing safe haven. The branches of the tree pulse with life and appear as if spreading out, increasing their protective canopy. It's clear that trees have long fascinated us and have been used as symbols of life, fertility, and shelter. The diversity of the Tree of Life representations in India also points to our socio-cultural diversity itself. In spite of how diverse these representations may be, all of them serve as symbols to connect humanity with the divine, across landscapes and belief systems.